Hello friend there, today we're going to learn polygons. Let's consider n is the number of sides and we have interior angle sum. Now, the simplest polygon is triangle with 3 sides and the interior angle sum in triangle is 180 degrees. Let's consider quadrilateral where we have 4 sides and then pentagon 5 sides, hexagon 6 sides. And we have heptagon 7 sides, octagon 8 sides, nonagon 9 sides, and decagon with 10 sides. Now, let's see what is interior angle sum for quadrilateral, pentagon, and hexagon. If we have 4 sides, basically quadrilateral, we can divide quadrilateral into 2 triangles by using its diagonal, like this. So, if it has 2 triangles, each of them 180 degrees, we can easily consider that we have 2 times 180 degrees, which makes 360 degrees. Now let's look at pentagon and draw its diagonals. Basically 1 and 2 diagonals we could draw from the vertex. And if each of them is 180 degrees here, we can say in pentagon we have 3 times 180 degrees, which is 540 degrees. Now let's look at hexagon and draw its possible diagonals from one of its vertex. So basically we can draw this diagonal, and the third diagonal here. These 3 diagonals divide hexagon into 4 triangles, and each triangle has interior angle sum as 180 degrees. So we can say if we have 6 sides, we have 4 times 180 degrees, which makes 720 degrees. Now let's find the pattern between number of sides and interior angle sum. So if we have 3 sides, we have 180. If we have 4 sides, we have 2 180s, 5 sides, 3 180 degrees, 6 sides, 4 180 degrees. Now, how can we get 1 from 3? Basically, 3 minus 2 will make 1. How can we get 2 from 4? 4 minus 2 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3, and 6 minus 2 is 4. Basically, we just find number of sides minus 2 times 180 to get the interior angle sum in polygon. Now, let's just write this as a formula as interior angle sum of n-sided polygon. So, interior angle sum in n-sided polygon will be 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. Now let's apply this formula for n-sided polygons. First example. In this one, it says find x. First of all, we should decide how many sides we have so we can find its interior angle sum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Basically, we can say n equals to 7. Now let's find out what is its interior angle sum. So we can find x as the angle sum minus sum of these given 6 angles. So the angle sum will be 180 times 7 minus 2, which is 180 times 5, and it makes 900 degrees. So let's add this all 6 angles and subtract from 900 to get what x is. 900 minus 96, 105, 161, 123, 155, 114. Now, if you calculate this, you will get brackets as 754. And if you subtract 900 minus 754, you will get final answer as 146 degrees. Now let's consider second example. If you want, you can pause the video and just find x by yourself and then check your answer. But now let's solve it together. First of all, again, interior angle is question. We should find what is angle sum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 sides. So in order to find interior angle sum, we should do 180, 9 minus 2. Now 9 minus 2 will be 7. So it will be 180 times 7. So now let's see what this makes. Basically 180 times 7, it will make 1260. Now let's add these all angles and subtract from 1260. So 273, 144, this is 90, then 106, 230, 110, 70, 210. So if we calculate this will make 27 degrees. Now let's look at second type of exercise about interior angles in polygons. Now, here it says that interior angle sum in a polygon is 720 degrees. Find the number of sides. So we already know that the interior angle sum formula is 180 n minus 2, and it's also 720 degrees here. So we have equation to solve, and we have multiplication first, and we already know inverse operation of multiplication is division. So we divide both sides by 180 degrees. So we get n minus 2, and we can cancel zeros. 72 divided by 18 makes 4. And just move negative 2 to the other side, and you will get 4 plus 2, which is 6. So we have 6 sides. Basically, this is hexagon, and you can even learn from this exercise that the interior angle sum in hexagon is 720 degrees. Let's look at exercise 3. Okay. In this exercise, we have regular decagon. And in regular decagon, let's see, we have how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically, n is given as 10. And x shows one of its interior angles. So it means that in order to find one of its interior angles, we should first find what is its interior angle sum and then divide it by 10. Because this is regular decagon, which means all sides and all angles are equal. So if all angles are x's and you have 10 x's as interior angles, it means the total angle will be 10x. And if we know as a degree what is total angle sum in regular decagon, just divide sum by number of angles to get one of them. So let's find out what is interior angle sum. So again, we will use 180 n minus 2 formula. So it will be 180 times 10 minus 2, 180 times 8, which is 1440 degrees. So this is sum of angles. Now let's find one of them. As we mentioned, we have 10 angles, so 10 x's we have, imagine. So one of them will, like 10 x's will be 1440. So x will be 1440 divided by 10, which makes 144 degrees. So it means if we have regular decagon, one of its interior angle will be 144 degrees. Now let's look at question B, regular octagon. Again, you can pause the video and solve it by yourself, then check your answer with us. Now, so again, we have regular octagon, which means we have 8 sides. You can also count number of sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n equals to 8. Let's find interior angle sum, which is 180 times 8 minus 2, 180 times 6, which makes 1080 degrees. Now imagine you have regular octagon, so all angles here are x's, so all of them are equal to x. So you have together 8 x's. You can divide 1080 by 8 to get one of interior angles, and it will make 135 degrees. So this is about interior angles. Now let's look at exterior angles in polygons. Now, if we talk about exterior angle, and as it seems from its name, exterior angle is situated outside of the polygon. Let's try in simplest polygon, triangle. Let's say we have triangle like this, and we want to draw its exterior angles. To draw exterior angle, we just need to extend the side, and let's draw it straight, so it will make more sense then. Look, so this is straight line, and then this side I extend, and then I extend the side. They might be not equal lengths, but imagine that they have equal lengths now, like this. Okay, so these angles, this angle, and this angle are exterior angles. These lines show that they are not equal angles, okay? If this is a equilateral triangle, yes, all angles are the same, but if it is not, so these 3 exterior angles, all of them are different. Now, let me give an example so you can understand with example better what is exterior angle. Let's say this diagram is not to the scale, so if angles are different, just don't mix it. Let's say this is 70 degrees, 60 degrees, so together 130, 180 minus 130, so this should be 50 degrees. Now, it is very clear that exterior angle and interior angle together make 180 degrees because they're on the same straight line. So, to find this exterior angle, I can just write 180 minus 60, which makes 120 degrees, this one. So, if this is 50, and this interior angle and exterior angle together make 180 degrees, so 180 minus 50, 130 degrees. Let's look at this exterior angle. So again, we have straight angle here between like 70 and this exterior angle together make 180 degrees, so 180 minus 70, 110. Okay, now let's just drive a rule between interior and exterior angles at the same vertex, of course. So it's clear that interior angle and adjacent exterior angle together make 180 degrees. And this means that when you have one of interior angle and it asks find exterior angle adjacent to it, just write 180 minus interior angle and get exterior angle. Or otherwise you can be given exterior angle and they might ask what is interior angle. You can just write 180 minus exterior angle and find interior angle. Now from here we can say that interior angle plus exterior angle equals to 180 degrees, of course at one vertex. On the other hand, exterior angle sum in any polygon equals to 360 degrees. You can just memorize it as a rule. So we can write exterior angle sum in any polygon, so it doesn't depend on n, is 360 degrees. If you want to learn why is it 360 degrees, the proof of this, I can show you in the next video. Just write in comments that you really wonder why exterior angle sum is 360 degrees. Let's practice now exercises about this. Okay, so here we have regular dodecagon, and dodecagon means we have 12 sides. You can even count the number of sides. You will see we have 12 sides. And again, we have regular shape, which means all sides are equal, all angles are equal. And it asks exterior angle because you see side of the dodecagon is extended and exterior angle is formed. So you should find one of its exterior angle. And as it is regular, all exterior angles are also y. So we know what is exterior angle sum, which is 360 degrees. And if we have 12 sides, 12 angles, to find one of them, just divide 360 by 12, you will get 30 degrees. This is so simple like this. Like sometimes students think that exterior angles are difficult, but actually exterior angles are easier than interior angles because the sum is always 360 degrees. But interior angles, you should every time calculate depending on n. Now let's look at B. Again, you can pause the video, calculate it by yourself, and check your answer. So we have regular hexagon, which means n is 6. And we have all exterior angles the same y. So to find one of them, just divide 360 by 6. So it will be 60 degrees. So it means that each exterior angle in regular hexagon is 60 degrees if you extend its sides like this. Okay, like this. Okay. Now let's look at next type of exercise. So it says that shown below is one interior angle from regular polygons. Calculate how many sides the polygons have. Okay, here we had, for example, hexagon number of sides and exterior angle was asked, but here interior angle is given and it asks number of sides. It is very difficult to use the formula like interior angle sum and divide by n, yes, to find just n. Just make it 144 and solve this equation and find n. This is very difficult because interior angle sum is 180 n minus 2, and as it is regular, you divide by n to see like what is one angle. And this takes really a lot of time to use this method to find n. That's why we will use exterior angles to find number of sides easier and faster. So let's just extend the side. Imagine that this is a polygon. We don't know how many sides we have, but it is somehow polygon. We don't know number of sides. And then this is interior angle of it. If I would extend the side, I would get here its exterior angle. And as we said, adjacent interior exterior angles make 180. So I can just find exterior angle as 180 minus 144, which is 36 degrees. So now this looks like the previous exercise. Here it was asking exterior angle, one of them. But here exterior angle is given, number of sides is question. So, but idea is the same. If you have 36, 36, here also 36, imagine here also 36. To find how many 36 we have or how many sides we have, we can just divide exterior angle sum by one of exterior angles. So exterior angle sum is 360. Divide by 36 will make 10. So we have 10 sides. Let's look at B. B is similar to this. Again, interior angle is given. Let's find this exterior angle, which is 180 minus 175, which is 5 degrees. And to find how many 5s you have or how many exterior angles you have or how many sides you have, just again divide 360 by 5, you will get 72. So basically you have 72 sides. It is too much. Okay. We have completed today's topic polygons. If you have any questions, drop down to the comment section, and if you like, just press like button. See you in next video.